Have you ever put on a color you've loved for years, only to find it suddenly feels wrong? It no longer lights up your face or flatters your features. It feels like it's working against you. It's a subtle but frustrating shift, and it often has nothing to do with the clothes themselves. As we evolve, our complexion, hair, and skin tone shift. So must our color choices. This video isn't about harsh nevers or rigid style rules. It's about understanding how color works with you now, and how a few thoughtful changes can completely transform how radiant and elegant you feel. Today, we'll explore 5 colors that may no longer serve you as well, and reveal stunning modern alternatives that truly enhance your natural beauty. Let's begin. Number 1. The challenging color versus the elegant alternatives. The challenging color, harsh, matte black, worn next to the face. We begin with the most iconic, most beloved, and most controversial color in all of fashion: black. For generations, it has been the undisputed uniform of the chic, the artistic, and the sophisticated. It is the color of the little black dress, the Parisian intellectual, the powerful CEO. It is slimming, it is powerful, and it is always seen as appropriate. But, and this is a gentle but truly important but, a harsh matte black worn in a large block directly next to the face can become one of the most challenging colors for a woman over 50 to wear with grace. Imagine a woman wearing a simple matte black crewneck t-shirt. The problem lies in the pure physics of light and shadow. A deep matte black is, by its nature, the absence of color. It absorbs light rather than reflecting it. As our skin matures, it undergoes beautiful changes. We gain laugh lines and wisdom, but we also naturally lose some of the youthful subcutaneous fat and luminosity that once bounced light back from our faces. When we place a light-absorbing color directly underneath our chin, it can create and deepen shadows on the neck and jawline. It can accentuate fine lines and make dark circles under the eyes appear more pronounced. The stark, high-contrast nature of black against many mature skin tones can inadvertently drain the natural rosy glow from our complexion, leaving us looking tired, severe, and older than we feel. So, must we abandon this classic, powerful color from our closets entirely? Absolutely not. That would be a tragedy. The elegant solution is not to eliminate black, but to evolve our relationship with it, to style it with new wisdom, strategy, and intelligence. The elegant alternatives. Now, picture that same woman. This time she is wearing a sweater of a similar shape, but in a deep, rich charcoal gray. The effect is instantly softer, more sophisticated, and more radiant. You have 2 beautiful and empowering paths forward here. The first is what I call the sophisticated swap. This involves choosing deep, complex neutrals that offer a similar gravitas to black, but are far more forgiving to the complexion. Your first and perhaps most elegant alternative is charcoal gray. A deep charcoal has all the seriousness, versatility, and slimming power of black, but it contains an inherent softness. There is light within the gray. This gentler contrast doesn't create the same harsh shadows, allowing your own features to shine. A beautifully tailored charcoal gray blazer or a luxurious cashmere sweater in this shade is an incredibly chic and powerful wardrobe staple. Your second alternative is navy blue. Navy is a magnificent secret weapon for the elegant woman. It has the same formal and slimming qualities as black, but its rich blue undertones actually bring life to the skin. Navy harmonizes with the blue tones in our eyes, making them appear brighter and clearer, and it has a certain warmth that complements the complexion beautifully. A head-to-toe navy outfit is a statement of pure Parisian chic. The second path forward is the strategic styling of black. If you love black and it is central to your personal style, you can absolutely continue to wear it with grace and elegance. The practical takeaway is to use these 3 powerful techniques. Create a luminous buffer. The most important technique is to never let harsh black be the very last thing next to your facial skin. You must create a buffer zone of a more flattering, light-reflecting color. Wear your classic black turtleneck, but add a beautiful scarf at the neck in a shade of ivory, soft silver gray, or a warm camel. This will frame your face with light. Wear your powerful black blazer, but ensure the shirt or blouse underneath is a crisp white or a soft cream, providing a frame of light around your décolletage. A statement pearl necklace or a classic gold chain also serves this purpose beautifully, bouncing light directly back onto your face and mitigating the light-absorbing quality of the black. Focus on luxe textures. Not all black fabrics are created equal. A flat matte black cotton t-shirt will absorb the most light and have the harshest effect. The elegant woman learns to choose her blacks in luxurious, light-reflecting textures. A black silk charmeuse blouse, a black cashmere knit, or a black velvet jacket all have a natural, subtle sheen. This inherent luminosity catches the light, creating highlights and shadows within the fabric itself. This textural richness makes the black feel softer, more dimensional, and infinitely more flattering against the skin. Wear it on your bottom half. This is the simplest solution of all. Continue to enjoy the slimming, grounding effect of your beloved black pieces. Your classic black trousers, your elegant black skirts, your chic black boots. By wearing black on your bottom half, you anchor your look with its sophistication, while pairing it with a more flattering and illuminating color on top, close to your face. Number 2. The challenging color versus the elegant alternatives. The challenging color, faded, washed-out beige. Our second color evolution concerns a neutral that is often associated with elegance and sophistication, beige. And while a beautiful, rich beige can be one of the most chic colors in existence, the specific culprit we are discussing today is a very light, pale, or faded beige that has a flat, washed-out quality. It's a color many of us chose because it felt safe. Imagine an outfit composed of a pale, thin beige t-shirt and matching trousers. The problem with this particular shade of safe beige is that it can often be too close to certain mature skin tones, particularly for those of us with fairer complexions who have lost some of the rosiness of our youth. When your clothing color too closely matches your skin's undertone without providing any warmth or contrast, it can create a blending in or disappearing effect. The result can be a look that feels lifeless, bland, and can completely wash you out. It can diminish the beautiful contours of your face and make you look pale and tired. Instead of looking sophisticated, it can sometimes look merely invisible. The elegant solution is not to abandon this wonderfully versatile neutral family, but to consciously choose beiges and tans that have more depth, more warmth, and more character, transforming the look from bland to brilliant. The elegant alternatives. Now, picture the same woman in an outfit of a similar silhouette, but this time the pieces are a rich, warm camel color. The entire look is transformed. It has life, warmth, and an undeniable aura of luxury. Think of this as upgrading from a simple, one-note beige to a more complex, symphonic, and luxurious neutral. Your first, most beautiful and most powerful alternative is camel. Camel is a richer, warmer, and more golden version of beige. It has a life, a vibrancy, and a luminosity to it that is incredibly flattering. A classic, beautifully tailored camel coat is perhaps one of the most timeless and expensive-looking garments a woman can own. It casts a warm, healthy glow on the skin, pairs beautifully with almost every other color, and always looks polished and intentional. A camel cashmere sweater is another piece of quiet, versatile luxury. Your second set of alternatives is to explore the worlds of taupe and warm sand. Taupe is a magnificent, sophisticated blend of beige and gray. It has an earthy coolness that looks incredibly modern and artistic, And it works wonderfully for those with cooler skin tones, providing a neutral base that is far more interesting than a flat beige. Warm sand is, as its name suggests, a beige that has a touch of sun-kissed warmth and a hint of rose, perfect for brightening the complexion without being overpowering. The practical takeaway is this: when you are considering a beige item, hold it up to your face in natural light. Does it give you life and make your eyes sparkle, or does it seem to drain the color from your face? This simple test is your best guide. If you do own pieces in a paler beige that you love, they can still be worn with elegance. Use the same buffer technique we discussed for black. Pair your pale beige blouse with a beautiful scarf in a rich color like olive green, burgundy, or navy. This introduces the needed contrast and color next to your face. Elevate your beige trousers with a crisp white shirt for sharp, clean contrast. And a crucial tip: always add a touch of warm metallic jewelry when wearing beige. Gold or bronze accessories will provide the richness and light that a pale beige can sometimes lack on its own, ensuring your look is always radiant. If you're finding this guide to be valuable, please take a moment to like this video. It truly helps our channel and allows other women on this journey of style evolution to find us. And please, I would be so interested to hear from you. Is there a color you used to love that you've found doesn't work for you anymore? Share your personal color story in the comments below. Number 3, the challenging color versus the elegant alternatives. The challenging color, pale, cool-toned yellow. Yellow is a color that should be pure joy. It is optimistic, it is energetic, it is sunshine captured in a garment. However, as many of us have discovered in the unforgiving light of a dressing room, not all yellows are created equal. For women over 50, a very pale, cool-toned or washed-out yellow can be one of the most difficult colors in the entire spectrum to wear successfully. Picture a woman in a simple blouse of a very pale, almost pastel, lemon yellow. The problem with these lighter, cool-toned yellows is twofold. First, because yellow is the lightest hue in the visible spectrum, it reflects the most light, which can be harsh and unforgiving, highlighting every textural variation on the skin. Second, and more importantly, these very pale yellows can possess cool, slightly greenish undertones. These undertones can have a disastrous effect on mature skin. They can accentuate any natural sallowness, bring out gray or purple tones in under-eye circles, and generally cast a slightly unwell pallor on the complexion. The result is a look that feels draining and unflattering, rather than the fresh and energizing effect you were hoping for. You may be aiming for sunny, but inadvertently landing on sickly. The elegant solution is not to shy away from the undeniable joy of yellow, but to instead embrace its warmer, richer, and more saturated variations. Shades that have a grounding, earthy quality and a flattering golden glow. The elegant alternatives. Now, let's picture our subject again. This time her blouse is a deep, glowing marigold. She looks radiant, healthy, and incredibly chic. To wear yellow with confidence and style, shift your focus to yellows that are infused with warmth and depth. Your first beautiful alternative family of shades is marigold, goldenrod, and saffron. These yellows have a touch of orange or rich gold in them, which gives them a beautiful, sun-drenched richness. They cast a warm, healthy glow on the face and are incredibly flattering, especially for those with warmer or olive skin tones. A marigold-colored silk blouse or a saffron-hued pashmina can be a stunning, life-giving statement piece that pairs beautifully with navy, cream, and denim. A second, more muted but equally sophisticated alternative is the world of mustard and ochre. These deeper yellows have an earthy, intellectual quality. They are less bright than marigold, but have a wonderful complexity and depth that feels very European. A mustard-colored merino wool sweater paired with navy trousers or a classic tweed skirt is an incredibly chic and intelligent look for the autumn and winter months, evoking a sense of academic heritage style. If you truly love a paler yellow, the practical takeaway is to use it strategically and intelligently, following 3 key principles. First, wear it on your bottom half. A beautiful pair of pale yellow linen trousers or a skirt, anchored by a crisp white or navy top, can be a beautiful and fresh look for spring, allowing you to enjoy the color without having its draining effects next to your face. Second, use it as a deliberate accent. A beautiful handbag, a chic pair of loafers, or a classic belt in a soft buttercup yellow can add a delightful modern pop of color to an otherwise neutral outfit. Finally, always consider the fabric. A pale yellow in a material with a natural sheen and texture, like a silk blend knit or a linen weave, will be far more flattering than the same color in a flat, matte cotton, as the texture helps to break up and soften the light. Number 4, the challenging color versus the elegant alternatives. The challenging color, stark, icy white. Pure stark white is a color synonymous with minimalist elegance, architectural crispness, and modern style. A classic white shirt is, without question, one of the most essential cornerstones of any timeless wardrobe. However, a very bright, almost blue-toned optic, or icy white, worn in a large block directly next to the face, can be surprisingly harsh and unforgiving on mature skin. Imagine a woman in a stark optic white jacket. The problem is similar to that of harsh black, but it operates in reverse. The intense, almost fluorescent brightness of a pure, cool white creates a very stark and high-stakes contrast against our skin. This can have the unforgiving effect of highlighting every single imperfection, from fine lines and wrinkles to any areas of skin discoloration, sunspots, or redness. For many women, as our skin develops softer, warmer, and more complex undertones with time, the cool bluish cast of an icy white can make us look washed out, tired, and can even emphasize a grayish pallor. It literally drains the warm, living, three-dimensional color from our faces, leaving a flattened, harsh impression. The elegant solution is wonderfully simple and feels incredibly luxurious. It is to consciously shift from the singular world of pure icy white into the beautiful, nuanced, and infinitely softer world of off-whites. The elegant alternatives. Now, picture the same woman, this time in a jacket of a rich, warm ivory. She instantly looks softer, more radiant, and in a word, more expensive. This is about discovering the family of shades that possess all the same lightness and sophistication of white, but with a crucial touch of warmth and softness that will beautifully complement and illuminate your complexion. Your first and most important alternative is ivory. Ivory is a white that has been softened with a tiny subtle drop of yellow or cream. This minuscule addition of warmth is transformative. It is incredibly flattering, brightening the face and imparting a soft, luminous glow without any of the harshness of a pure white. A classic blouse or a beautiful knit in a rich ivory is a true wardrobe essential. Your next alternatives are cream and pearl. A creamy white has even more warm, buttery undertones and feels incredibly rich and luxurious, especially in substantial fabrics like cashmere, wool, or boucle. It's a color that speaks of comfort and quiet wealth. A pearlescent white has a touch of soft gray or even rose within it, giving it a beautiful, complex luminosity that can be magical on cooler skin tones. The practical takeaway is to begin consciously building a collection of these beautiful off-whites. An ivory silk blouse, a cream-colored cashmere sweater, a pearl-toned t-shirt. These pieces will become the most versatile and flattering staples in your wardrobe. A head-to-toe tonal look in these varying off-whites is the epitome of quiet luxury. Imagine an ivory silk blouse paired with cream wool trousers and a pearl white wrap. The textural and tonal play is magnificent. If you still love and want to wear your crisp, pure white shirts, as you should, simply use the buffer technique. Add a beautiful scarf at the neck in a warmer tone like camel or olive, or wear a beautiful string of pearls or a gold necklace to reflect some warmth back onto your face. This simple but profound shift from icy white to the world of warm ivories is a secret that all truly elegant women understand and practice. If you are enjoying this guide to elevating your style, we would be so honored if you would subscribe to our channel. We are dedicated to exploring the art of timeless elegance for the modern woman, and we would love for you to join our community. Number 5. The challenging color versus the elegant alternatives. The challenging color: cool, pale, baby pink. Our final color evolution concerns a color that is culturally associated with sweetness, delicacy, and femininity: baby pink. We are referring to a very pale, cool-toned pink with strong blue or white undertones that give it an almost frosty confectionery appearance. While lovely in concept and beautiful in a nursery, it can be one of the most challenging pastels for a mature woman to wear with sophistication and vitality. Let's picture a woman wearing a simple baby pink cashmere sweater. The problem with a cool pale baby pink is twofold. First, much like faded beige, it can lack the necessary depth and contrast to flatter, mature skin, particularly for those of us with fair or cool complexions. It can easily wash you out, making you look pale and tired. The color that is meant to look soft and pretty can inadvertently end up looking insipid and lifeless. Second, the cultural associations with infancy and extreme youth can create a certain dissonance when worn by a powerful, experienced woman over 50. It can feel as though one is trying to look girlish rather than embracing a more grown-up, sophisticated femininity, and this can, paradoxically, be aging. The elegant solution is not to abandon the beautiful and life-affirming pink family, but to graduate to shades that possess more warmth, more depth, more complexity, and more character. The elegant alternatives. Now, let's picture our subject one last time. She has swapped her sweater for one in a sophisticated dusty rose. She looks elegant, romantic, and modern. This is about upgrading from a baby pink to a womanly pink. Your first, and perhaps most versatile and sophisticated alternative, is dusty rose. This is a beautiful muted shade of pink that has been elevated with a touch of grey or mauve. It is incredibly chic, understated, and flattering on a huge variety of skin tones. It has a vintage, romantic quality that feels timelessly elegant. A dusty rose silk blouse or a cashmere sweater is a piece of quiet, confident beauty that pairs stunningly with grey, navy, and ivory. Your second alternative is to move into the warmer pink family with shades like coral or tea rose. These wonderful pinks have a touch of peach or orange in them, which brings a beautiful, healthy warmth to the complexion. As we've discussed before, coral is a true wonder color for making the skin look vibrant, rested, and glowing. It's life-giving and joyful. A simple coral t-shirt under a navy blazer can be a magnificent pop of color. For the woman who is not afraid of making a statement, a third and powerful alternative is a bold, saturated pink, like fuchsia or magenta. Worn with confidence, a fuchsia silk blouse paired with classic navy trousers or crisp white jeans is an incredibly powerful and modern statement. It projects energy, creativity, and a joyful spirit that is ageless. It shows a woman who is fully present and not afraid to be seen. The practical takeaway is this: if you love the idea of a soft pink, choose the sophisticated nuance of dusty rose. If you want to bring a healthy warmth to your face, choose the vibrancy of coral. If you want to make a bold, confident statement about your love of life, choose fuchsia. If you still have a beloved baby pink item, use it strategically as an accent. A beautiful handbag, a pair of shoes, or wear it on your bottom half. By choosing a shade of pink with more character and depth, you retain all the beautiful femininity of the color while looking vibrant, sophisticated, and full of life. Thank you so much for joining me today for this deep dive into the art of color. If you found this guide to be enlightening and empowering, I warmly invite you to subscribe to our channel and become a part of our wonderful community of discerning women. Until next time, dress with intelligence and wear your colors with abundant joy.